Good day everyone, I'm Mary Grace Plata from BS Ed 1. Today I will discuss to you the continuation of our lesson about the classifications of morphs and allomorphs. Now let's proceed to our lesson. So Ms. Aligarbes already discussed about the four classifications of morphs and allomorphs, which are the affixation, reduplication, compoundings, and blending. Next is we have clipping. It is the simple shortening of a word that has more than one syllable without changing the meaning of it. It is a particular type of reduction that occurs when a word of more than one syllable is reduced to a shorter form. Usually, the clip form may become the dominant one. There are different types of clipping. The back clipping, foreclipping, mixed clipping, and clipping compounds. Back clipping is the new word form by cutting the last part of the word. For example, from the word chemistry to chem, examination to exam, pianoforte to piano, and condominium to condo. These are some of examples of back-clipped words. Next is foreclipping. Foreclipping, also known as initial clipping, is the process which retains the final part of a word. It is the word form by cutting the end part of an existing word. Some of examples are robot to bot, telephone to phone, hamburger to burger, periwig to wig, and autobus to bus. These examples are just the common words that are formed by using foreclipping. Next is the mixed clipping. Mixed clipping, also known as the back and foreclipping, is the process which retains the middle part of an existing word. For example, the word refrigerator turns into fridge, influenza that turns into flu, and pajamas that turns into jammies. Next is we have the clipped compounds. Clipping compound is the process that produced from compound words by reducing its part by retaining the meaning of the original compounds. For example, cable telegram to cablegram, newspaper boy to newsboy, optical art to op art, and coronavirus disease 2019 to COVID-19. The next classification is what we call the back formation. It is a very specialized type of reducing process, when the part of the word is removed and the result was treated as a new word. Typically, a word of one type, usually nouns, is reduced to make a new word and usually become a verb. Some of the examples are created by these back formations are emote from the word emotion, donate from the word donation, revise from the word revision, and enthuse from the word enthusiasm. Another example is when a word or a noun is ending with ER, we can create a verb through excluding the ER part of a word. For example, teacher, it will become teach. Learner, to learn. Babysitter, to babysit. And writer, to write. Next is the acronyms. Acronyms are the word form or the new word form that are created by taking initial letters of set of words. It is pronounced as a new word. A lot of people confused about the difference between abbreviations and acronyms. Abbreviations is pronounced letter by letter, while acronyms is pronounced as a new word. In abbreviation, for example, WHO, which is short for World Health Organization. We have two types of acronyms, which are the acronyms using syllables and acronyms using mixtures of two. For example, Benelux, short for Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg. But in acronyms using mixture of two, for example, NASA or National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Next is the coinage. Coinage is invention of a totally new words. In this process, an entirely new terms are created. It is a recreation of a words or a phrase from scratch. Typically, they are invented by trade names that are written with small letters, like for example, nylon, Vaseline, zipper, Xerox. These words are not actually a word, but a trade name that becomes an actual word. That's all for today. Thank you for listening.